So, the Three Lions had a very good first game, but
unbelievable first game, but obviously helped by the opponent.
Yeah.
Iran.
Watching that first game, I was sort of like, I can't see anyone here that's having a bad game. I was like, everyone's playing well. Kane's playing well. Sterling's playing well. Saka had an amazing game.
Unreal game.
Mount played decent. He didn't get involved with the actual goals as much, but he still played well.
Saka was fucking phenomenal.
Oh, Jude Bellingham,
unreal.
Bellingham, another level.
There we go.
Rice,
the best young player coming for me. Yeah. I reckon.
I put him as well.
I reckon he goes in, but like I've mentioned, they drop out after the group stages. They crash out. They crash and burn.
Yeah.
They don't do anything afterwards. You can see it, man. You saw it in the America game. What the fuck?
Yeah, they just dropped off.
Being held out by America.
I love, bro, the USA chants. It's called soccer. Pain.
Big pain.
Yeah, they played so well. It was such a promising start, and then they just couldn't finish it off. Well,
it was a completely different game.
They couldn't do it in the second game. They should be winning all these games. They should be topping this group easy, if I'm being honest with you. But like they've got Foden sitting on the bench. Like I'd have him in. Well, for the first game, I would have had him in over Saka.
Bro, but you don't even have Sancho.
Saka proved that decision to start him correct.
Yeah, for sure.
So I don't know where Foden goes in. Does he go in the 10 where Mount is? It was I don't know. The first game, it was sort of fluid. The lineup had Bellingham and Rice as like a pivot, but Bellingham was playing up alongside Mount most of the time.
Yeah, of course, because Rice can handle
most
midfielders that he's up against in this group anyway. So
yeah,
I think
should be doing
Bellingham
better.
Still ran back when he needed to, and I think that's where they're getting a lot of run out of their team. And I don't know, man. If it wasn't for those two midfielders and you had anyone else starting there, they could have struggled against the US, like bad. Like, but I think
on their bench they've got Henderson, they've got Phillips.
Calvin Phillips coming from injury.
Yeah.
Henderson, let's be honest, has dropped off recently.
Yeah.
So I just think when we thought of their strongest midfield, it's these two.
Yeah.
And Foden, I think it's Foden ahead of him, man. He shouldn't be Mount.
Does Foden play the 10 though? Or does he play on the wing?
You can play the 10 though. You can play anywhere. Foden is fucking unbelievable. But when you got Saka, look, Saka when he plays really well, he plays really well. So you don't want to really bench him. It's just Sterling. I don't know about.
Yeah, he got his goal, but he doesn't really pick the ball up and run at the defender. He's more
who's
of a
scoring
just finish
though right
it
now. Who's scoring more likely than the other? Is it Foden or Sterling? You know what I mean? In that position, what do you
Foden.
think? I just feel like Foden. I think Foden brings a lot more to the field. He just brings a lot more to the field. For sure, Sterling is just too frail, and he's like when he's got the ball, like you can get past plays so easily. But I just think Foden's more complete at the moment in terms of what England need.
Well, if I was picking in the first game, it would have been Foden, Mount, Sterling, Kane. But now I don't know because Saka's turning it on.
I think Saka's.
And I don't know. I don't think Grealish didn't really. Grealish scored, but I think other than tapping that goal in, he didn't really do anything. To be honest.
No, he didn't. Look, whatever.
Grealish,
it worked out for him.
Rashford looked great. On his first touch, he scored. Not first touch, first possession.
I would like to see. I think I'd like to see Trent fucking. I don't know why Southgate never tried him in the midfield.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's really annoying because I think he could have, instead of the way they're lined up now, you take Mount off, you put Trent on, and then you've got the three being able to just really do a lot of damage in that final third and not expect they wouldn't have to do as much defense because Bellingham would then have to run back a bit more. But I think he's happy with that.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I'm not Gareth Southgate, but I am. Look, he's picked up an easy 4 points. Should have been 6, though. I don't know. I feel like England can definitely field. Probably. I feel like they can just change that up in their lineup.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I think it's probably the right call with Walker, like, in terms of just resting him. They probably need to. Like, he's just not as consistent as he once was.
Yeah.
But I feel like they're committing too many forward England, and there's not enough space up there. And I just don't think Mount can pull something out of his ass like Foden can or Sterling.
Yeah.
Like, will be able to do that either.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Sterling's hit or miss. He'll get on the end of a few crosses sometimes, but then he'll pick up the ball and lose possession when he tries to dribble a defender.
Whereas Foden's looking to recycle the ball.
Yeah,
he's used to people
keep the
going with the runners coming from the inside, like the fullbacks behind him coming in and him playing them through, Foden playing them through. So, for example, if you've got, you know what, man, if you've got Foden starting on Sterling's side, man, you got Shaw willing to do those overlapping or inverted runs, bro. See you later. But it's just about Foden's defensive ability.
Yep.
And whether or not he wants to show up for that.
Yeah. Well,
but that's where Trent would, cover Shaw.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then Foden pushes back just a little bit, just to drop into the midfield, you know?
Yeah. Well, who do you think starts the last game against Wales? Not the last game, but the last group stage game.
You don't know, man. I can't call it, but I feel like Grealish will probably start. I just feel like Grealish, because he's been coming on, and Hendo might start.
Well, Mount and Kane, I believe, played a full 90. Sterling and Saka got taken off, so maybe Mount and Kane get a rest. I don't think they can afford to rest Kane, actually, because they need...
No, they're not.
Are they through? They're not through.
It's not...
I mean...
It's not in stone.
They're probably through.
But you've got...
No, they're through.
No, they're not. Are they? No, because
they're
if
most
Iran
likely,
wins,
they're
America
most likely
wins.
through.
No,
Iran's playing USA.
If Wales beats England,
they need to win
they're
by
basically
6
through.
goals.
Mathematically,
6 goals, basically. Yeah.
Basically, they're through. Fuck, my maths is so shit.
Yeah, so they can afford to rest a few players.
Oh my god!
I think maybe Madison will get a game.
Madison's injured.
Is he?
He's injured.
I was wondering why he didn't come on. He hasn't played in the World Cup.
He hasn't yet?
No, he didn't come on either games.
So he's injured at the moment.
I didn't realise he was injured.
Yeah,
I thought he just wasn't getting used.
No, he's injured. But anyway, it doesn't matter.
You got Gallagher sitting on the bench as well.
I don't think any of those boys. I think they stay with this. Like I said to you, man, you don't want to be changing your team up too much. So I think it's just going to be, you can make change a bit. They might opt for a 4-3-3 instead of a 4-2-3-1. I don't know.
Yeah.
If I was England, I'm a 4-3-3. I have like Rice. Well, if you want Rice as a DM, then June in front of him.
Yeah.
And then Mount can play that. Mount could play that.
Well, that's
over 90 minutes.
That's pretty much what they were doing against Iran.
But Iran's a different...
Yeah, Iran's a different ballgame.
Yeah.
It's... Against Wales, I don't know. I think USA is probably their toughest opponent.
It is, yeah. I agree, Wales, for sure.
They should get a win against Wales, even if they change a few players. I say should. You never know.
It's a derby, so I don't know, man. We'll see what happens. Do you
reckon Harry Maguire actually got a little concussion there, or he was just playing off being at fault for that goal?
What do you mean?
So he was a bit. One of the 2 goals Iran scored.
Yeah.
At first glance, it looked like a good goal, but at second, when you look at the replays, Maguire should be doing better there. And then immediately after, he just sits on the floor.
100%. Are you kidding me?
And the physio comes on. It's like, watch my. Can you see my finger? Can you follow my finger? This, that, like playing on this concussion. He's walking off slowly. I didn't see him get knocked anywhere. I don't know what the hell happened, but
I don't know, man. Could have been behind the ball, maybe with Maguire, but
I don't know. But
at the end of the day, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I don't care. Like, at the end of the day, Suter's going to be taking a spot. So
yeah. Well, the only
Martinez and Suter. Don't worry about Varane. Fuck Rafael Varane off, bro. Don't need him.
Yeah. The GOAT Suter. Well, another team, the only team who scored more goals than England, Spain.
Bro.
Espanyol. 7-0.
Espanyol.
7-0.
Yeah, man. That was, look, it was 3-0 leading into like the 60th minute, and they just fucking kept going. They just
relentless.
Made them bite the pillow, bro.
Yeah.
Costa Rica bought just bit the pillow big time.
Reminds me of
Keylor Navas looks shit.
Yeah, it reminds me of the mentality, a German mentality of just not giving up.
Keep going.
Just keep going. Relentless.
Yeah.
You know? And speaking of Germany, that's who they're playing next.
Dude, I don't know, man. It's a tight fixture, that one.
Well,
what do you think's gonna happen?
Spain won 7-0 and Germany lost 2-1.
It doesn't matter.
So
doesn't matter to
now it's Spain going into this game Germany's a bit rough. Germany has a point to prove now.
I feel like Germany
we're
comfortable enough. Not as comfortable as what Spain was going into the second half. But against Costa Rica, but I don't know. I just feel like Germany still have something to give. I'm not putting them in the same bracket as Argentina with losing their first game and they can still win it. I don't think Germany can win it. For a moment there, I thought they could, not during the World Cup, but previously. But now it's I just don't. Like I said, man, that team just isn't consistent enough. It just isn't. And I feel like Kai Havertz needs to. He just I've said about him at Chelsea too. He needs to pop up more consistently.
Yeah, that's definitely right.
He just needs to. This is it. There's only 4 or 5 different, players that can really compete with him. So yeah. So Netherlands, what do we think about Netherlands now that we've spoken, about Havertz and him as an individual in their team? How do you feel with Netherlands and let's say Gakpo?
I think
his difference with the squad and consistency.
I think Gakpo is very good.
Yeah.
I think he's a very good player. I just don't think he has the quality around him. I think he has good quality around him. I think Depay, but he's injured. Bergwijn's not quite it. I think he can be okay, but not. I don't think it's an attack that wins the World Cup. I think it's a good attack, but it's not a World Cup winning attack.
You're right. It doesn't have that polish on it. It doesn't have that, which I thought Netherlands may be able to use that to their advantage.
The rest of the team, though, very good.
But think about
Van Dijk, Ake, De Jong.
I'm telling you, this team had a striker as what they've had in their previous campaigns.
Oh, yeah.
I'm telling you now, this team would not come close, but mate, they're cruising through. They're absolutely cruising through the group stage.
Then it'll get tough.
And I think they did. You know what? Actually, now that I say that, I feel like against Ecuador. Fuck, there was a game there. Like I said, I've watched so many of these games where the fruitcake is this one. Ecuador, yeah. Look, I feel like they could have done a lot better.
They should have done a lot better.
But look, man, it was with the help of Enner Valencia, and I think he's a shout for one of the best of the tournament so far. 2 games, I get it. Yeah. But I think he was instrumental against Qatar, and against Netherlands scored a goal. But yeah, going back to Netherlands, Gakpo, you're right, scored in that game too.
Yeah. He's very good. It's just the team's not quite. The attack, especially, they don't have the depth up front. They don't have enough quality.
But
up
if they
front.
move up as a unit,
quality,
they definitely can put on some nice press. At every part of the field, Daley Blind is one of the most versatile defenders that I've seen. He can play centre back, he can play wing back, he can play left back.
Here,
He can play everywhere. He can play in midfield, and I feel like his experience, he's very that down that side of the pitch. It's very good. But it's just about having a nice balance within the team, and I think this Netherlands team, you're right, is a bit weak, is a bit lopsided, in terms of they're a bit heavier, they're a bit stronger at the back. Yeah. But look, in terms of that group, I think Netherlands should be fine.
They should be fine. They will be fine. Yeah. Another team in their group, Senegal, we thought would struggle without Mane, and they did in the first game. But they turned it up in the second game. They were only playing Qatar, but they still looked half decent.
Senegal, If Mane was there, they would have scored 10 goals on him, I'm telling you now.
Yeah.
He would have been frothing at the mouth. He'd be like, damn, I wish I was here fit. Because I'm telling you now, Senegal, even against Netherlands, if they had Mane, they could have beaten Netherlands as well. So even though
it's a big difference maker. They're hanging in there, but they're missing their main man up front.
They really are. Ismail Sarr's doing everything he can.
Yeah.
But it's just, it's not the same. It just doesn't have that same
Edouard-
explosiveness and obviously doesn't finish as well. And
Edouard Mendy actually had a great game in goal.
yeah, he did.
It's giving Chelsea fans a bit of hope for after the World Cup.
I just think
if Kepa's not back.
I don't know, man. I feel like he leaves his best for the national team.
Maybe at the moment, what else have we got? We've got Uruguay, South Korea. They've only played one game each, but I'm keen to see more from them. That was a 0-0.
Uruguay?
Yeah.
I'm keen for Uruguay. South Korea, not so much. They were a bit too... You know what? The first half, they were really strong. I feel like they were really strong to what I remember.
Yeah.
Son with his Batman mask on. But I think his teammates did really well to sort of take the pressure away from him and not make it as though it's all about him. And I think they're a great team, South Korea. But Uruguay are a good team, and I wouldn't take that away from South Korea. I think South Korea did pretty well, actually, now I think about it. So, interesting group, that one.
Yeah, I'm keen to see them play a bit more. How Suarez and Nunes work with Palestri up top, Valverde behind them.
Nunes did very well.
Yeah.
Even though he didn't score, I thought Nunes had an awesome touch on him. I think he's a complete, not opposite, but he's played very well for Uruguay, and I think he deserves the credit that should be given to him.
Yeah. I'm keen to see how that goes.
Just quickly with Cavani, apparently he was livid that he wasn't starting. He's like Suarez and Cavani, and you got Suarez, Cavani, Valverde. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But he was not happy. He came on. He doesn't look like he's changed one bit. He looks like the same player he looked like 4 years ago. Yeah. And credits to him. You know, he's had a bit of break from football. I don't know why we still needed him. I don't know why we got rid of him. Yeah. But El Tigre is gonna hopefully find his feet in this World Cup, because I don't know, Suarez looked okay, but he wasn't around the ball heaps.
Yeah.
He didn't have the same.
He's a bit doesn't have the legs. Doesn't have the legs he has.
Obviously, man, I don't want to be like, I don't want to laugh at him for it, but it's not the case. It's not what I'm doing here. It's just the way it is. Sad, but I'd love to see prime Suarez. Everyone would, but it's not for Liverpool.
Well, that game finished 0-0. Yeah, and there's actually been a fair few 0-0s and 5 or 6 0-0s.
There have been. There's been a few games where I'm like, thank fuck, I fell asleep. During that game.
There's a few boring games. Yeah. That's what's going to happen in the group stages. Some teams are going to be playing for draws and this, that. Then after the group stages, that's when people need wins. It's going to go to penalties or extra time, stuff like that. People are going to want to win in the 90 minutes because they don't want to be playing all that extra time.
You're right. That makes a big difference.
It's going to make it even more interesting than it already
30 minutes each game. You go extra time each game. 3 games. You're playing another game. Yeah. You're playing almost an extra game. Like it's just nuts when you think about it that way.
Yeah.
So I reckon the next nation I want to bring up and I want to talk about, because I tipped them to win. And I've got to be honest, on paper, look, they didn't look like the strongest team, but I thought maybe in hindsight, I should put them as dark horse, but I feel like they were a bit more. It's Belgium. Belgium, De Bruyne definitely didn't play as well as what we're used to. But I feel like his quality really shines when he has a lot of quality around him. But I still feel like he could single-handedly bring him through to the knockout stages comfortably, even though there was only a 1-0 win.
Yeah, 1-0 win to Canada. They should have done better. Belgium's
Canada did all right, bro. I'm telling you. Canada should have had 3 goals. I'm telling you, they should have had 3 goals in that game. Yeah. They couldn't finish.
Not taking anything away from Canada, but Belgium, I feel like every tournament have this high expectation, and they always underperform.
Yeah,
I think they're second in the FIFA World Rankings. They're always up there with the favourites to win every tournament, Euros, or World Cup, this, that, everything, and then they just underperform every single time.
You're not wrong, man. You're not wrong.
They always get, maybe to the semis sometimes, and then just nowhere.
Look, man, I think the last time they were in the World Cup, I think they had an aging midfield. Like Nainggolan and Fellaini and
Well, now they've got an aging defence.
Yeah, I know.
Alderweireld and Vertonghen.
Hey, Vertonghen saved the goal, man. Canada were coming from behind. Like, there was a bit of a kerfuffle on top of the square, and it was deflected towards their goal.
Yeah.
the Belgium goal. Vertonghen read it beautifully and deflected the shot that was coming on. So
Yeah.
I think
Harry
they're not bad.
Suter-esque. Harry Suter-esque.
Shut up. I'm gonna make that
The
a
goat.
saying now.
It's a thing.
But anyway, look, listen.
Yeah.
I think Belgium. Look,
They've got the quality and the
they
team
can
to go
get-
far,
they
but
can
they just don't do it.
they can fight it out. I think
Yeah.
it's all about. I mean, you put a different jersey on this team, and you think, okay, they have a good chance, but you see Belgium, and you're like you've had your chance, boys. Like, what's going on here?
Every year they're one of the favorites, and every year they just don't perform.
I honestly think this Belgium team comes close to. I was gonna relate them back to like the Croatian team of 2018 with Mandzukic up front.
I think it's better than that team.
That's the thing though.
Yeah.
How can that Croatian team make the final? Whereas this this Belgium team, you're like head to head, they're better.
Yeah,
They're fucking better,
Yeah.
almost.
yeah,
Because you had your Luka Modric's in there as
yeah,
well, and
yeah.
Perisic and
Look who's scoring! Look who's scoring the goal for them. Michy Batshuayi.
Michi boy.
Remember him?
Boy. Yeah,
Remember him, Chelsea fans?
I forgot about him, if I'm honest.
Crystal Palace fans. He's still kicking.
Yeah.
He's up. He started up at striker, scored the goal.
Yeah.
But I mean, look, Courtois got man of the match. So,
bro, he
that
was
shows-
unreal. He saved the penalty.
yeah,
So, yeah, he was unreal, man. That was the first time in 56 years a penalty was saved for Belgium. Every goal they've copped ever since. They've copped every goal a goal from a penalty ever since. So anyway, so I don't know. Belgium, they're slowly warming up. I feel like.
Yeah.
I think that I'll put them. Netherlands. I'll probably actually put Netherlands above Belgium at the moment in terms of performance. I just feel like they're very, as much as their colours are similar, I feel like their chances are similar. So, they've got similar teams. They lack in some places in the field, but where they lack, they sort of gain in other places. So you got Courtois being one of the best goalkeepers in the world. And you got up front, you got Lukaku still injured. You got Batshuayi depending on. So you got Hazard, De Bruyne.
Yeah.
Bro, this team should be good. Just Witzel's a bit old. Tillemans should be.
he's good. Yeah,
It's actually really annoying me reading out their team
yeah.
because you're
It's
like,
such a great team.
yeah, they're a really good team. But let's see what happens. They should have played better against Canada, but I think Canada are underrated. I think Canada
they definitely are.
yeah, I think, bro, they said there was a World Cup they missed out on, or there was some Canadian game where there was a turning point for Canada. It was like 10 years ago, and they got smashed. I forgot against who. And they're like, this is now, we've got to just turn things around, and we've got to figure out what we can do to be competitive again. And now look at them. They're bringing it to teams like Belgium. Australia will never be able to do that. And that's where Mark Bosnich brought up in the commentary about Australia's hopes now. And it's like, where is our point in which we're like, okay, let's stop fucking around. Let's put everything we have into this and really find a way to do this right. And Canada did within 10 years. We've been trying to do it for over 25.
Yeah.
In terms of the local divisions and the youth and just trying to find a way to get past this group stage,
Yeah, since the Australian golden generation of Tim Cahill, Harry Kewell, Mark Viduka.
And they all came from investing in the youth here. So, I mean, I think you're starting to get glimpses of it with your calls and all that coming through in terms of like giving like things. But fuck, man, why isn't Bill playing? Dude, did you see? We could have been 2 up. Did you? Bro, what the fuck's wrong with him?
He should have played that much earlier, and then he just stopped, turned around. Like
No. He was trying to do some bullshit cutback, and he had the touch of a
touch.
fucking rapist. It was the
Lukaku.
roughest looking touch I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
And it was a Lukaku touch, and I'm like, I said to my missus who I was watching it with. She was like, what's wrong with this Mobile guy? What's wrong with this Mobile guy? She doesn't watch football. And I was giving him so much shit. And then the opportunity came. And I'm like, that is fucking why you do not play Mobile. That is why that he stays on the bench. And that is why you need Koal on there.
Yeah.
Because Koal has more to offer, man. He has more to prove. And you want someone hungry. And Mobile just looked like Yeah, he just looked nervous. He just looked nervous.
Yeah, I don't know why Quall's not coming on there.
Yeah.
He's serving Lecky on a silver platter right there.
Yeah. Bro, that was
pissed.
heartbreaking.
He was so pissed.
We could have had 3 goals in that game.
Yeah.
We actually could have. But this is the one thing I want to discuss about Australia. I know we sort of discussed about Australia already, but I want to talk more about it. Is we are the team in the World Cup now. I know what counter-attacking football does. Yeah, you get a couple of chances in the game, but we probably have the best out of all the games I've watched. I'm trying to really look at this like as objectively as I can.
Yeah.
I'm telling you now, we create the most clear-cut opportunities. I feel like in terms of the timing we have in front of goal, when the space we get, I think we open up the game really well. And yeah, I'm not saying I don't want to say we're the best at it, but I feel like it's just really promising what I'm seeing out of Australia. And, our defense, our wingers are pushing back, which is what we needed to do for that's why Lecky and Goodwin have been so cooked after games.
Yeah, they were done. They were Lecky especially. I'm
worried about Lecky. I don't want him getting injured. I used to think I used to give him so much shit, but now it's
Aaron Moy as well. Moy looked cooked at the end of the game.
Was so
he was
good, though.
Walking around.
He laid
was very good.
4 or 5 tackles in that first half.
Yeah.
4 or 5 tackles. He was just constantly just stepping up to his midfielder and just didn't give him time. Tunisia, that's why we needed Moy to show up, and he did. And Hrustic, I feel like could have. I don't think he's fit, but
he's lack of match fitness.
I
He's
think
not starting.
I think we could sub a bit earlier though. I still feel like we subbed a bit better, but I think I don't know why he's not coming on. I think he should be coming on.
I don't know. It's this big talent that Newcastle signing, and he's just still sitting on the bench.
I'm calling for it. I want him to play.
I would love it.
I want him to play, but as a sub. I feel like Goodwin and Lecky do great. Yeah. I think they're doing really fucking well. Yeah. You got Duke.
Duke's doing well. Wasn't sure about him.
No, he's fine. It's just good. I don't know if I want him to come off. Like, I think
He gets McLaren's not it.
When he's fit, McLaren, no.
Duke was holding the ball up.
Yeah.
But for his goal, the little touch.
Yeah.
Oh. Everything about his game was just working.
Yeah, everything was, mate. Everything was. I think Goodwin. I think Goodwin had a big say in that goal. I saw when he was running, looking up. He's like, all right, I'm not gonna feed it in yet. I'm a bit too far away. Duke's not in his spot yet, but he looked up again. And then he's like, "This is the time. I'll do it now." And a little bit
of luck on the deflection, but still,
man, it was on target.
Yeah,
Goodwin scored. I think he scored with his right, didn't he? Also in the first game. Then whipped in the ball with his left.
I think he scored with his left.
I don't know, man. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Goodwin has a left foot, which is good. That's all I'm saying. Yeah.
Great header from Dukey boy.
It was an unbelievable finish. I think it's just one of those headers that you can't really do much about, and once you get the technique right, you're set. So Dukey is definitely solidified his spot on the team. Just I hope, bro, you just see him die off a little bit towards the 65th minute mark. You're like, he looks a bit tired.
Yeah.
So, but it's just the
our whole team looked drained at the end of it.
It's just the way we want to play. I think definitely does that.
Yeah, but I don't know. Big game, big scenes for the Denmark game. We need a draw. Nice. Can we do it? I don't know.
Nice early 2 a.m. on a Thursday fucking morning, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
If it wasn't
Thursday, so I don't care.
Oh, that's rough. I kind of want to go down to Fed Square.
I do too, but
it looks like scenes.
Bro, it looked crazy.
Yeah, but it's a rough time for it. 2 a.m. on a Thursday morning when you got work on the Thursday as well.
Yeah. Look. At the end of the day, I think it's one time. You can go to work once. Being dead, and I think half the people are going to be dead anyway because they'll probably be watching the same game.
I think if we get a result, it should just be a public holiday.
Yeah, just do what the Saudi Arabian president did, bro.
Yeah.
Sheikh, whatever his name is.
Yeah. That's easy. What, didn't England do that when they made the Euros final?
Did they?
Oh, maybe they were going to do that if they won or something.
Didn't Lizzie said that?
Yeah. Oh, maybe they were going to do it if they won.
Lizzie's in a box now, so.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
Too bad.
Too bad.
No Charles for you, Sorry, brother. I don't know about Charles's policy, but anyway.
I don't know, man.
My bad. That was a bit dark, wasn't it?
That's alright.
A little bit dark.
It's alright. It's happened long enough now. ago now. So
it did. It is now. It's not too soon anymore.
No, not too
Officially
soon
not too soon. We can joke about Lizzie. Can we?
Yeah.
That still sounds fucked up.
Depends who's watching us.
Look, man, let's be honest. I think we're safe with the English jokes.
Yeah. Anyways, so to round off this episode, I've got a little quiz for Daniel.
Sure.
Another quiz. A World Cup themed quiz.
Go on.
So
Is your opportunity to embarrass me once more?
Well, last time, what'd you get? Your 3 out of 5? 3 out of 5. That was just general knowledge.
Yeah.
General
like
football
that. It was
knowledge.
okay.
Now we've got a World Cup specific one. All right,
Go
we're gonna start somewhat easy and then maybe get a bit more tough.
Go on.
All right.
Shoot.
Zinedine Zidane's headbutt in the 2006 World Cup final.
Mm-hmm.
Who was the opponents?
The team?
Yeah.
Italy.
Easy.
Come on, mate.
Easy.
Let's be honest.
Easy. That was basically just like saying who won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'll warm you off.
Yeah.
Warm you off there.
Yeah,
all right?
that's all right. Thank you. Appreciate that.
All right.
You helped me out today.
Yeah.
That's so nice of you.
It's all right.
Fuck, you
I'll
actually
give it
like
easy.
me.
It's ball knowledge.
Fucking nuts. Crazy.
I'm just
Look
showing
at
off
this
your
genius
immense ball
brother.
knowledge.
Genius brother. Go on. Continue.
All right.
I believe, I don't want to say what the player was, but I don't know why, but Materazzi's name keeps coming out of my head. Who was it? Which player was it?
Do you want to guess?
Who did Zidane?
Don't Google it. Have a guess. 'Cause I know.
It's fuck, man. How many years ago was it? I don't know. For some reason, Materazzi's name keeps coming out of my head. So who was it?
Is that who you're going for?
Is this a question?
Yeah.
Oh,
no,
shit.
it's not another question. I was
No?
curious if you know.
No, I don't know. I thought that, but no, probably not. I have no idea.
You have no idea.
Do you want to look?
I know who it is.
Who is it?
Materazzi.
It fucking is! Bro, I said it like 4 times and you're still just looking at me like...
No, I was looking at the camera like...
yeah.
Wait, well, is that your answer?
I said it, I quad down that. Didn't double down, I quad down that. I'm like, oh my god, I hope I'm right here. Anyway.
I should have made that the question.
There you go. That's what I thought it would be. I'm like, the team or the player?
No.
Yeah.
Well,
you don't forget a guy who says to a dude, your sister's a whore, or I fuck your sister. He's a fucking... That's what was said.
Crazy.
It's disgusting.
Crazy.
Anyway. I would have done exactly the same fucking thing.
Italy shouldn't have been there anyway. Australia should have.
Let's be honest, bro. You would have had Lucas Neal being like, "Go fuck yourself, mate." Anyway, he wouldn't have floored Neal anyway. That Italian just flopped, bro.
Yeah,
By the way, Bernardeschi reckons Italy should be in the World Cup because they won Euros. Should be just a straight avenue.
Not how it works, buddy.
Which isn't a bad idea. I think it incentivized the wins more with the Euros and the...
It's funnier that you didn't make it.
But imagine what you had, just quickly, Qatar wouldn't have been in this World Cup without having won.
True.
Without having won the bidding. But they won the last Asian Cup, and look at them. So
yeah,
you'd have to give spots away to every single federation.
Yeah.
But obviously, you don't want that now you think about it that way.
Anyway,
go on, next question.
Anyways, next question. Another easy one. All right, I'm handing them to you today.
Go on.
Who hosted the 2010 World Cup?
South Africa.
Easy.
Come on, brother.
Easy.
Quick.
It should be harder. I
saw who talking about English players talking about their own history, and they're getting it wrong. They're like, who was your opponent at this game? Who hosted the 06? And I think Walker said, South Africa. I'm like, Germany. Hello. Like, what the fuck?
Brother, come on.
Wake up, cuz. What are you doing?
On, man.
Like,
No
06? What are you, like, when I'm thinking of these questions, I'm like, where was I at that time?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Where's Walker's miscounted for 4 years? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. I'm not surprised. Continue.
Anyways.
Go on.
2014 World Cup, when Germany beat Brazil 7-1, what was the score at halftime?
3-0.
Incorrect.
What was it?
5-0.
Was it 5-0?
Yeah. I remember because Andre Schürrle got subbed on at halftime and scored both of the extra 2 goals.
Bro, that guy was so good. He retired way too young.
Yeah.
Andre Schürrle.
Yeah.
I love that guy. He went to Fulham and that was it.
Yeah. Apparently, he did. Yeah, he did. No,
yeah.
He went from Chelsea, went back to Germany for a bit, and then he came back to Fulham, and then he retired.
Yes. But I liked Andre Schürrle.
Yeah, he was a good
He
guy.
was one of
awesome.
obviously he scored 2 goals against Brazil, but he was a really good player. In
I
that
remember.
squad.
I remember seeing a meme.
Fucking hell.
I remember seeing a meme. I don't know if it was a real quote or not, but it was something like Muller saying at halftime, we said, because obviously the World Cup was in Brazil.
Yeah, of course.
A big embarrassment. They're like, it was 5-0 at halftime, and apparently in the dressing room, they're like, oh, let's not embarrass them any further. Let's just like leave it here. We'll just play out the second half, leave it there. And apparently Andre Schürrle didn't get the memo.
Fucking no, he didn't, bro. Andre Schürrle was shut that day, bro, in terms of communications. So,
yeah.
Go on.
Anyways, next up, we've got the 2018 World Cup. Who was the top scorer? Who won the Golden Boot?
I know this answer. It's really annoying me.
Yeah,
Hang on. Who made the final? We had France. Oh my god, what the fuck is wrong with me? Golden Boot winner. No, it wasn't him, Daniel. It wasn't him. No, it wasn't him. It wasn't him. Stop thinking it. This one name is still in my head. Look, man, you had. Fuck, I'm full freezing now. This is stumping me hard. Top goal scorer.
Top goal scorer.
World Cup 2018.
Do you want me to tell you how many goals?
Tell me how many goals.
I'll give you a hint. How many goals? 6 goals.
Oh, Thomas Muller. Fuck, no. Germany got knocked out of group stages. Fuck. 6 goals?
Yeah.
Tell me. I don't know. Tell me.
Do you want to just say a random name just to have a stab in the dark? Just anyone.
Mbappe, I don't know, man.
Incorrect. Harry Kane.
Of course it was. And then half of them were fucking penalties anyway.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Goal.
No, I remember that.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
And then what? The next goal scorer was 5 goals. Like, come on, bro. It's goals
Yeah.
leading Harry Kane.
Oh, well. Hey, you score the most, I guess. Anyways,
right.
last one.
Continue.
One of the best goals ever. Maradona.
Yeah.
In 1986.
Yeah, what about it?
Who were the opponents?
Argentina.
Obviously.
Argentina was there on that day.
Were they there? Sure, it wasn't Napoli?
Hand of God. Who
no.
bitches and moans about it the most?
No, it wasn't Hand of God.
No?
It was
86?
It was 86. It was the goal from halfway line, the one that they compare with Messi's goal.
Oh, is that one?
Yeah,
Um,
that goal.
was that a final?
It was in the final, I believe. It was in the World Cup finals.
I thought they did it. I thought Maradona did it against some bum team. I thought it was like Saudis or something.
No.
No. They even exist.
Well,
back then?
whether it was in the
I don't know, man.
whether it was in the finals, I'm pretty sure it was in the finals.
I want to
but-
say Uruguay.
Uruguay, incorrect.
Who is it?
England.
Oh, really? I
Yeah.
thought I would have heard more about. Okay.
I think the Hand of God might have been against Uruguay.
Yeah, the Uruguay's definitely up there for quite a while, and I don't know. Yeah, about times in which I wasn't born, a bit hard. Look at this guy throwing out the excuses already. I'm really kidding.
Who was the Hand of God against?
86 final was against who? England. No, final. Why I keep saying final for? Every time I just think of Maradona and like vital moments, I'm thinking like these goals here.
Oh, the Hand of God was against England as well. We might have to fact check this real quick.
Yeah, so 86 held in Mexico. The match was in Estadio Azteca in Mexico. Had attendance of 114,000 people. It was contested by Argentina and West Germany.
West Germany?
West Germany, yeah. When they'll
final.
split East being communists. Germany,
Yeah.
I think. Anyway, so thanks for that. Not even a country that exists. But go on.
Well,
Go on. Malaka. Fuck you.
No, let's see. That goal,
Yeah.
that was against England. So
That's
it wasn't.
why I don't
So
hear
it wasn't.
much about
It
it,
wasn't in
okay.
the actual final. I don't think. I think it was.
Yeah, it wasn't in the final.
It wasn't
I
in the
didn't think so.
final, but it was,
Like I said
think,
though, I thought it was against some team. Like
Yeah.
obviously West Germany weren't shit at all. Like
Yeah.
I know I said shit team, but it was definitely I was registered as a team that was like then they're like not around.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, which
Yeah.
they're not.
Yeah.
But look, man, yeah,
Yeah, well done.
I should have
You
known
go
that.
to-
Though. I
to-
feel silly. I feel silly when I get it wrong, bro.
2 out of
but
5.
It was 3, wasn't it? Don't be like that. Just give me a 3.
Nah.
Don't review the
2.5.
material. Yeah, that's right. The top goal scorer of 2018 was I should have Kane.
I'll give you half a point for the Materazzi.
That was awesome, wasn't it?
2.5 out of 5.
Legit, bro. Legit, bro. Anyway, so that's the quiz.
That's the quiz.
Mate, I'm telling you now, bro. We should do like a bell curve or something. Should say that a bell curve, like when you do testing, and it's like against everyone else's scores.
Oh,
So if I say the high score 7, that was mine. It means I'll get like 100%. So even though I got 2.5, right? Yeah. Everyone else would have got 1. So technically speaking, I win the quiz.
Gotcha. Waffle, but getcha.
So I was just staring on it. That's it.
Yeah.
There's nothing more to it.
You sound like me talking about the France's World Cup curse.
Yeah, bro. That went out the fucking window real quick, eh?
Oh, well, they're finally going to break it. I don't think they're going to win it, though, but...
So there was one video I saw about the games coming up. Well, the one game, the final.
Yeah. And
I remember seeing this video, and this guy posted about England making the final, Italy winning. And it was the same scoreline, everything, yeah? And it was before the results even came out. It was scary as shit, right? I think they said penalty shootout, Italy will win. It's exactly what happened. Now the same person has backed Brazil and France to make the final, and for 2-1 win to Brazil. Griezmann scoring one, then Richarlison, and I forgot who the other Brazilian player was. Let's keep keep that in mind. But Brazil, and it definitely can work because I have Brazil on one side. I had Brazil losing to Argentina.
Yeah.
And then I had France losing to Belgium.
Yeah.
To get into the final.
It does
so
work.
It does definitely work.
It didn't work on mine because I had them going out in the group stages, but...
Yeah. Well, come on, bro. Wake up. Let's be honest. It's okay.
It's alright.
You have to... It could have happened again, but because Germany made it look really hard to win, to get through from the groups after winning. They made it look really hard. But France are making it look quite easy, but France are looking a bit questionable.
Yeah, I don't think they win it, but I think they'll probably still go far.
Every time they're under pressure, they fucking crumble, and that's definitely... I think Denmark did well in that sense. They put them under enough pressure. They advanced... I think they advanced more than France had intended them to, but France did alright. They've lucky got a really top class defense. So
lovely.
That's it.
All
Thanks for tuning in, guys.
That's it. Give us a follow on Instagram, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, all that good stuff. Tune in next week to hear Daniel get some payback on me.
Yeah, I'm 100% coming at you, bro.
Yeah.
There's no mates now. There's no mates in these quizzes. You're fucked.
I gave you 2 easy ones.
Remember that one? The 3rd, 4th, and 5th ones. I can't even. I'm not gonna be able to walk after this.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in, guys. We'll see you next week.
Yep.
But yeah, the next video will be released whenever you come back to the channel. So
yeah.
Just keep visiting and we'll be there.
Keep an eye on. We'll let you know.
No, we like to do it in good time. So yeah, no, it's not going to be like a 2-week thing. I think this week will be a little bit delayed, but we've got it out there, and hopefully you have something to listen to this week. So appreciate you guys tuning in.
Lovely. Well, take it easy, guys.
No, let's turn this shit off.